All right, everyone. Here we have a game of Seven Wonders Duel. I'm going to be playing against my arch nemesis, Zion Penumbra. No, I'm just kidding. He's a good friend. All right. So Zion Penumbra is on live with us. How are you feeling, Zion?
I am feeling good. I am ready to not only show people the power of Seven Wonders, but also to defeat you in glorious fashion.
Nice. All right. So we're going to be talking through our turns, not giving too much of our strategies away, but let's begin. All right, Zion, you have the first wonder decision. What are you going to pick?
Obviously, the Colossus, because it is S tier in my mind. Thank you kindly. No, I will. You're probably shaking your head like, no, no.
No.
Anyways,
Please take the Colossus. I'm fine with that. Aw,
I'm sure
dang
you
it.
would.
Well,
I'm
if
sure
you're
you
gonna do
would.
that, I'm gonna take the Colossus from you.
You
And
are just evil. I will remember this.
yep,
Wow.
and then I'm taking away the Great Lighthouse as well. I know how much you love that one. So,
Mhm. How about this
ooh,
one?
the it always ends like this. I need to make a video about the arch rivals of the Piraeus versus the Temple of Artemis. You never get both. It's just one or the other. So I'm gonna take Appian Way. Just kidding.
You should. I agree.
I hate that you now get to have three extra turns and I only get one. So this is already going to be terrible. I'm gonna
No,
take
what do you mean? It's great.
um shoot. I'm gonna take the
Touch your feelings, young
Temple of
apprentice.
Artemis. Let's just do it.
All right, well, I will clearly pick the Appian Way. And, man, this is such a hard decision. I guess since you took beautiful Temple of Artemis, how to take your beloved Piraeus.
Yeah, all right,
Um,
sounds good. I'm left with the
fun,
mausoleum. Huh?
fun fact before I pick a card here. Interesting setup. God, that's weird. The Temple of Artemis is actually, so I said this to my significant other. If I were to get married, I want to get married at one of the original seven wonders of the world.
Oh really?
And my preferred destination is the Temple of Artemis because I think it's the only of the original seven wonders of the world that was destroyed and then rebuilt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true. But then I think it got destroyed again, but now they have like a memorial for where it's at. So you could get married
Mm,
on the grounds of it, I think. But I don't know. Maybe they built it back up, but it's not considered a seven wonder. You probably want to go get married in the pyramids, I think. I think that's what you want to
the
do.
pyramids. Oh man, everybody loves pyramids. Oh, what the?
But no, Temple of Artemis is great. All right, so talk us through what are you going to pick first? There's two
So for
great
everyone to
early
know,
cards. Yeah, what are you
hmm
picking?
if anyone's been paying attention, four of these cards are terrible. So now it comes down to the question of: do I want him to get a gray card, or do I want him to get a yellow card? Because here's something you have to really look forward to. Look at his wonders and my wonders. Right now, if I were to grab this papyrus, it hinders three of his wonders while benefiting three of my wonders. So that would make things really expensive for him, especially if you can make Temple of Artemis expensive for your opponent. You should do that. Also, the wood reserve, it would be nice to have, especially for actually two of my turn again wonders. But considering how there's a wood that's up top, I think in most cases, even though you should go yellow because economy is nice. In this situation, the fact that you can hurt three of his wonders, especially since the Great Lighthouse is only really great if you can build it early, it's better to pick the gray resource. Usually, in a different scenario, you might want to pick yellow, but in this particular one, the gray is just a little bit better. And there's no great library, so it works out great for me in this favor.
Yep. So I was really hoping that he wouldn't take that because, like he said, like the Great Lighthouse of all the wonders is one you want to build really early. Iris is great early, but you want to hang on to that extra turn. Great Lighthouse, I want to build that really early, but look at the cost of it right now. It's 10 coins right now. Mausoleum is 11, but it's always going to be the most expensive wonder. The Great Lighthouse could have been so cheap if he had let me have that. Unfortunately, I am going to take the Wood Reserve.
Everybody, we will choose to discard the guard tower because in this situation, if you look at the middle of the pyramid, I want either of those yellows on the sides, or I want a resource in the middle. And for my wonders, it would be really smart if I could grab the clay more so than the stone. I mean, stone would be nice, but I want to make pirates cheaper, and they have been way cheaper. So in order to do that, you kind of have to look at the pyramid. So I will discard the guard tower, and now you see he has a choice. He can either reveal one card, which if it's good, I can take it. Notice how there's no science cards yet out in field. So there's a high probability that there's a science card. So he chooses to go the other route, and now it reveals a said science card. However, because the stone reserve is all the way on the left side, it would be better for me to actually grab a resource card. However, science is always so tempting. But notice how there's no law and there's no great library. So because in that situation, I would usually not recommend science. Unless you want to go for a particular progress token, do not go for science in this situation. Um, so the best thing to do is, again, look at your wonders, look at his wonders. Obviously, stone doesn't hurt him too much, but it does make the Great Lighthouse that much more expensive. So, might as well just be that guy.
Dang. You took what I wanted again. All right. Shoot.
It's
Well,
almost like I know you.
yep. I'm going to go for a military victory and grab the garrison. Just kidding.
Hmm.
Nah, I don't want you to have the tavern. And then I would,
Now,
yeah.
oh, sorry, continue, continue.
If you take the tavern, I'm gonna have to reveal this one anyways. So I'm in a little
Hmm.
predicament here. Um,
If you want a bit of advice, what I would say is if you look at the cards that have been played, there's been what, 5 cards in total played? Yeah,
yeah,
5. So you look at the pyramid, what's available in this situation. Some people would say, "Oh, why would you reveal a card? You usually never want to reveal a card." Revealing one card might not be bad because you have to look at it like this: if he grabs science, then to me, then he has to reveal 2 or 1. So then he would reveal, then I would get it, and then in this situation, see, he chose to reveal 2. That's the interesting choice right there. Oh, actually, clay. I kind of need clay. That's actually nice. Um, so in this situation, it was good because then I'll get the clay. He can then choose to get a science or reveal another card, and it basically pretty much resets the pyramid. So it'd be like, I know you guys can't see my cursor, but I get clay. He then gets whatever he does, and I pick the card underneath it.
right.
And ultimately, the clay being here is really important because if I do get it, that means the stone reserve, when it comes to who reveals this card, is going to get it. The next person that is going to get it, unless they choose to build their wonder. But of course, since the name of the game in vanilla is get the resources and science you can get later, let's just hurt his economy even more. Look at his wonders. They are all absurdly expensive. He has to discard constantly to be able to build them. And
Yep.
now,
I'm in a tough scenario
ah,
here.
he is. Now I would be in a tough scenario here as well. However, I would say that since I am in a good predicament here, I could actually, so in this situation, I could choose to just pick up that science card, give him the stone reserve. But then here's the problem with that. He could then choose to let me get the tavern because he'd go the other side. I get the tavern, and then boom, I had to pick the science, or he picks science, I guess, right? Because then be it's here, me, you, me, you. Oh no, you would get the tavern,
Yeah,
and then I would have to reveal the stone and the clay.
right.
So you could end up getting a resource here. So instead, this is one of the situations where you look at all your wonders. Do you want to play a turn again wonder? Which here I honestly can. I can afford to if I want. The problem is that all mine are just a little too expensive. They're just a little too
It's
expensive.
only 4 coins. Come on, give me a break. Just use your extra turns.
No, I think I don't think I want to do that.
Me
No,
too.
I don't think I want to at all. If I do, I would actually do the Hanging Gardens only because then I could actually afford to get said good cards. But instead, um, hmm, I could go boom, take that. Essentially, I'd be right back where I was. Yeah, but for that, nah, we're just going to. Uh, sure, why not? Get that science, get a little pressure science going.
All right. I don't want to be hurting for stone. That's for sure.
Now, of course, that does mean then he gives me a monopoly on clay, which hurts him on two of his wonders, and actually greatly helps me on two of mine, or actually one of mine.
Yep.
And they're both free, so of course that's how it's going to happen. And now Appian Way is much cheaper. There is a wood that is unfortunate for me.
I'm hoping to make it so wood is really expensive for you, and
Mm-hmm.
Piraeus is and Hanging Gardens have a tough
So
time.
you, me, you, me, you. Okay, so that's not fun. That's not fair.
I'm liking how that's going to turn out, but you're going to have so much
Yeah.
science. Think about it.
I would have so much science. You're absolutely right, but you would have so much coins.
I'd love it.
Um, mm,
You could grab theology.
that's true. I could always grab theology. But no, I think. Hmm. Well, I do like science, but it's very hard to win science in this situation. So I think it's best to actually be a little cheeky and do this.
Aw, jerk! You took away 10 coins from me.
Mhm. And now I have equity. Oh, but that was a good reveal.
Thank goodness. I was really hoping that I'd be able to get the clay reserve somehow, because how else am I going to build Colossus? All right, 14 coins went down to only 5. Take that.
Hmm. Yeah. And now I went down to. Yeah. Now there's a reason why I left that science there. As you can tell, it would cost him 3,
Might as
which is
well
fine
take
by
it.
me.
I'm fine
Yep.
spending 3 for that. I'd like to have one science coming into the next stage so I could have a possibility at something. Ooh, I like that though. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
Appreciate it.
Of
I
course.
have one of every single resource except for papyrus, and I'm fine with that.
Indeed. And then I will pick the last card. And since I got to go last, I get to pick who goes first.
Okay.
Hmm.
That is unfortunate for myself. You engineered that pretty well.
Hmm. Ironically, I could pick this if I want to. It's free. Doesn't hurt me any. Yeah, wow, after I can get it for free. Wow, that's awesome. Hmm. Okay, well, guess how much I get 4 coins. I mean 11. I could definitely play military. But you know what? The idea of also scaring you more science is also pretty nice. So
Do
why
it.
not? It also allows me to have a 6-1 lead. Ooh, 2 stone. That is unfortunate. Then again, he can't afford the customs house, so that makes it even better.
Yeah, you might end up taking the customs house from me, but I need coins. So whatever comes out of the customs house, I might take it. I don't know.
Mm.
I'm confused at
Now,
what I'm supposed to do at this point.
well, actually, in this situation, I will not take the customs house. It's very expensive at 4 coins. I can always build Piraeus, and I'd be just fine. So there's really no need for me to build this card. And that's where future foresight. So if I do that, I reveal 2 cards, most likely it's going to be a military or it's not going to be science. Actually, I might reveal Caravansary if I do this. You know what? Let's find out. I'm genuinely curious if I reveal Caravansary. Do not. Interesting.
Okay, I don't want you to have that wood, and I shouldn't use my extra turn, but I feel like
Mm,
it might be all right to use the extra turn in this scenario.
it might be, yes, especially since I think I know what you're going to pick. So this will be actually really nice for you.
All right. So, um, yeah. So if my computer will load it up, I'm going to be taking this science symbol. My computer was doing
Oh
really
no.
great when when it was you me you me. I do one extra turn and my computer's like, "What is going on? You don't get two
I
turns
know.
at once."
I guess. Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Yeah, I just
Now,
need to refresh
what
sometimes.
do you guys think he's gonna pick? I know what he's gonna pick because it's the only one that it makes the most sense. But we'll see. Maybe he'll pick his beloved economy.
Yeah,
Not
so
much you.
the reason why I'm gonna pick economy right now is because I'm
Mm,
just kidding. No, okay, obviously you want extra turns in this game, and
mm,
if you can get 3 extra turns potentially, that's not a bad idea to do it. I love my military
mm.
victories with strategy, but I'm not feeling like Zion's ever going to allow that to happen against him.
No, no.
Unfortunately, I
However,
revealed a really great card for you, 6 coins. Are you ever
hmm
going to be hurting for coins this game?
well, probably not. I kind of play that way, you know. This will just be nice for me.
Hmm. Is the
Mm,
dispensary in the discard pile? That's why I'm thinking that, but no. Okay. um, nah. So there is no
you
science
know,
win for either
oh,
of us because you've taken
nope,
the
there's not.
the level 2 dispensary, and there's no chance I can grab it with the mausoleum. So we're
Hmm
we're both talking through our strategies together. Is it even worth it for me to even take that? Should I look elsewhere on the pyramid? I don't
So
know.
in this situation, if you're looking at this, um,
Mhm,
you have 3 turn again wonders now because of theology. Such a wonderful token.
mhm.
You could just play the back of the pyramid if you want. You could do the library. I would say it may be free, but unless you want to get some freebie points, you should honestly probably discard it, get more money. I mean, because if you look at your wonders right now, you have, what's it, 7, 13, 16 is how much that they would cost if you tried to build all of them within this
Right,
age.
right, exactly.
So, so whereas I have 17 coins, I can build my wonders at any time. It's not going to matter. Nothing's going to hurt me. Um,
Right.
in
Um,
fact, I'm in such a comfortable position money wise. If I really wanted to, because I should not have let you get this clay. I know you have the clay reserve, so realistically you don't need the clay, but you also kind of want it in this situation because the mausoleum,
yeah.
boom, that's so cheap. Colossus, boom, that's just 1 coin. That'd be so nice for you to get. Usually, I tell people when you have a reserve, you don't need to grab any of the other resources of that particular one. You don't have to. You can get away with it, especially since you have the Great Lighthouse.
Mhm.
But I would say in this situation, it'd be great for him to have that. So now I'm in a predicament. I could fight him in military, but honestly, I think what I'm going to do is that now I know that he has 3 wonders that he can build again. I have to be very careful with how I build my wonders because at any given time he can afford to build them now. It would not be good for me. So instead, let's just poke the bear a little bit.
No way. you're taking.
Yeah.
You're taking. All right. Zion Penumbra constructed building barracks for 3 coins. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the Caravanserai is a pretty great one to take. Um, I wouldn't be hurting as much for resources later on. Um, that might be the right answer. Honestly, I'll just do it.
All right.
Just make each of mine at least 1 coin cheaper.
Now, if you guys look at my resources here, you notice that since he took Caravanserai, it makes what I want to do a little bit harder. Non military wise, per se, um, but it makes it hard for if I want to do like science or something else. But looking at how the game is going, clearly it's going to come down to a military or a points game at this point. So might as well just start stacking that up. Oh, can I go?
You're
There we
gonna
go.
you're gonna take more military. Oh no, you're gonna go for points. Okay.
Mm.
Um, that's fine. Um,
Because and since he has mausoleum, we have to be very careful about what we discard as well.
um,
There we
the
go.
customs house
And
has already been discarded, so this is why I'm doing this. I'm wasting my extra turn in age 2 when I'd
mm,
rather use it in age 3, but
mm.
sometimes that's just what you got to do. Oh, come on.
Yeah,
revealed
that was a real smart idea. There you go.
revealed a military
Uh,
with them. Okay. Um, I I don't want you to have the glass. I'll just discard it for coins.
Okay.
Might need some coins. Who
Hmm.
knows?
Hmm. Let's see here. There's been what? There's the probability is that I think if we look, there's what? There's two. There's three cards that shield like that. So the probability is that there could be another two shield underneath there.
Hmm.
Um.
Yeah, very possible. If we look down here at the different things we got.
So instead, I'm going to, because there's no point for me to grab this, going to discard. Now, a lot of people here would be like, well, you should build a wonder here. Your wonders are cheap. This would be a good idea to build a wonder. Well, sure. But again, his wonders are now cheap and they're both turn again wonders. I have to be very careful how I'm going to play these wonders out. So I would rather bite the bullet here and discard it, even if it pops up a good military card, which it didn't, because I need those two tournament wonders, especially in the last age.
Okay. You've revealed a papyrus.
Hmm.
Um,
Which honestly wouldn't be bad for you. However, you also picked up the form, so it kind of makes picking up the papyrus not that needed, unless of course you wanted it for the Great Lighthouse.
I'm not liking this setup at all.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, let's just grab more coins. I don't know.
Mm. Yeah, I mean it's up to you. Like I said, you can make the lighthouse cheaper if you'd like, or you can discard it, or you could discard the blue card and let me take the archery range.
I don't want you to do that for sure.
Ah, you're
Mm,
terrible.
discard for coins. I might need some coins in the next stage. Military uses
Hmm.
a lot of coins, so maybe maybe I'll need that. All right, I'll take the points and let you make a decision.
Ah, ha, ha. Well, actually, here's the awesome thing about this. Logic would say I should pick the archery range. That way, I break two of his coins and I'm closer further up the military track. Wouldn't be a bad idea. He has 18. He would be at 18 coins, so it wouldn't hurt him that much. I'd be at what 5 points from
Hmm.
that, or I could pick up the school and I get a point from that. Technically, it cancels out because I'd be at 14 coins, so actually would end up losing that point if the game ended right there and then. But then I have my choice of economy, oh my god, agriculture. My gosh,
The fact that you could
masonry.
still get economy made me pick the caravanistry earlier, because
Yeah,
like I was just like, yeah, is it really worth 5 coins for the caravanistry? And then I realized you might take the economy later on. So I'm not worried if you take the economy, to be honest.
and honestly, I wouldn't recommend people picking the economy in this situation either. Mostly because you could just literally start of your turn at start of H3, build the Great Lighthouse, and then make it pretty much useless because you basically have two caravanseries.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. So
So in this situation, economy would not be worth it. If you did not have the Great Lighthouse, then I would say you should pick that. But instead, it's like, okay, so then what should you pick? Well, in theory, he likes red, right? So I should totally pick archery range. But honestly, I'll get to go first if he chooses to build it in the next age. So realistically, I will actually pick the school. And then now it comes down to what should I pick? If you go agriculture, that's 6 coins. That's nice, and 4 points. And if I'm going for a points game slash so major in blue, minor in red, that's not a bad idea. Masonry, this would be one of those times where because I don't have all the resources needed in the third age for things such as for like the palace or the town hall, this would make those stuff instantly free for me, which would mean that all those expensive blue cards are now mine. I can also go strategy. Strategy would be a great defense against them since he would most likely try to pressure me in military since he has the coins and he'll have the economy. So realistically, if I pick strategy, then I can have a good defense against him. If I pick masonry, it's probably one of the safer options. Just pretty much means that if I can stop him in military, I can probably win this game via points. And if I go agriculture, I mean, more money is good, but the third age, there's a lot of opportunities to make more money. And considering how I have a lot of resources, for a lot of those yellow cards, the ones that we'll be talking about here are like the port, Chamber of Commerce, even the armory a little bit for me. I'd be fine there. So realistically, the best choices here are masonry and strategy. So what would you do? Let us know in the comment section. But what I'm gonna do is pick the safe option and go masonry because I know if I can wait out the game, I can beat him in points.
Nice pick. I was hoping you wouldn't pick that one. All right. I'm going to discard for coins. Um,
Oh,
because
so that way you go
I want
first.
to get as many turns as
Ah,
possible here. Um,
mm,
all right. Yeah, I will go first. Yep. Every time it gives me 2 turns at once, I have to refresh the game. I'm going to make myself go first,
okay.
and then I am going to get 3 points just to
When the
maximize my points. I don't want to give you 3 points. And come what may, maybe oh shoot, a really powerful military card just popped out.
you can stuff if you want. Well, no, because I don't want to cause noise for the
All
video.
right.
Don't worry.
So
It will.
he's going to take that really powerful military card and move me down 1, 2, 3 spaces. If he had taken strategy, it would have been 4 spaces. That's going to break
Mm,
2 of my coins. Yikes.
it would. It would. And since I'm in a situation where because actually good that I grab masonry because in case any of those cards are blue later on are just free for me right now. And so it actually makes it so nice. So yes, I will poke you.
Dang. Okay. So that actually makes taking the Tactician's Guild possibly a little more worth it.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. Let's see.
If you do, you reveal 2 cards.
Yeah, and I don't want to reveal a military and have my first military loss be against
Mm,
you. So I'll build a something there and
wow, it's
shoot
9.
9 cost.
Yeah, no.
You gonna be able to afford that?
Oh, absolutely. Just you wait and see. I'll afford it.
I don't know what he's gonna do, but
uh,
I think while it's cheap, I should take this. So I will construct the workshop.
mm. Okay. Um. Hmm. Well, that's not worth much for me, but that'd be worth a lot for you. So I think I should actually take this. Even though it's only 2 coins, it's 3 victory points, and that makes that so nice.
Yeah, 3 victory
But
points.
yeah, sure, why not?
Um, all right. I don't know what I'm going to reveal for doing this, but free 2 points. I'll take it and possibly get agriculture later.
Mm,
Ooh, no! I gave him 7 points. That was not a good. All right, so he's at 26 points now. I'm going to construct a military just to save myself, save my life, I guess, and
mm,
switch things over to now we're right in the middle. I gained really just 2 points out of that transaction. So I'm getting 2 points here, 2 points there, and Zion has just got 7 points with that reveal.
mm-hmm.
That
All
is
right.
scary.
So now I could be cheeky with that. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. See if I do that, it's kind of it's 1 turn too soon to do that.
Hmm.
So, well, if I do that, I can do, unless that's the other blue card I want, then I could do that. So it'd be like, boom. If it's not what I want, I say, get out of here with that trash. I do boom. And then I do boom. Then that, oh,
A lot of booms going on.
actually, that would not be bad. I'll do that.
All right, so he's building one of his turn again wonders.
Okay, it's not, so that's fine.
Ooh, military. Ah, building all of the wonders.
Io, Hio, Zio, Hio. So wouldn't matter which way I do it. So instead, we're gonna do this and then build all the wonders. Yep.
Yep, took the pyramids. If I had
And
constructed the mausoleum, that would have denied him 9 points. I should have done that, but then I would have only really gotten, what, 3 points from the altar?
mhm. Now his at this point in the game, what would really help him is if he's able to grab the blue cards and also somehow get the Moneylenders Guild. If he gets that, that makes this game a lot more interesting. If he does not, then this game seems almost over at this point. But it's not. There's still an opportunity.
All right. This is just terrible. I don't know how powerful that guild is going to be, but
It might not be that powerful.
it might be terrible. What are some options? Like it could be Moneylenders Guild though, which might be
Mhm.
my saving grace. I am going to lose this game. I mean, he's got 40 points. There's really no way I can come back here. Don't even think about military. It's just going to be if I can get some points here. I see. Only a couple points there with the science there.
Now, as much as it'd be great to pick the 6 pointer card,
Mm-hmm.
if it is Moneylenders, it saves him. So instead, the best
Oh
thing to do
no,
here is to do this.
Zion! You promised me you wouldn't wonder rush me. What are you doing? I'm just kidding.
What do you mean?
I'm
Hey,
just
it's
kidding.
third age. It's a late rush. Don't worry about it. And it's not. You know what? I'm safe there. Now we play the math game. Be like bored over here and get out your little calculator. Get
Get the
out your little
calculator out right here.
your little pen and paper and just count out. So it's here. So if I pick this guild, I get 1, 2, 3. I get five. I get five points and 5 gold coins. If you look at my points here or my coins, that's essentially realistically just 1 extra point if the game ended. So essentially, I get 6 points right there and then. Or if it'd be 6 points, or I could just get flat out get 6 points here.
Mhm.
Um, Here's the thing: I'm already winning blue cards, so I don't have to worry about a tie. And everything else is working in my favor because I pressured just enough in military, which is all I wanted to do, forced him to have to fight me back. Now he's in this predicament. Realistically, if I pick the guild here, there's no other yellow cards, so won't do much. He could just pick the school, or actually he'll probably pick the blue card. I could always just pick the blue card and then give him more points, but realistically, money benefits him more than actual points do. I mean, both do. So realistically, taking the guild would hurt him more. So that's what we're going to do.
Nicely done. Yeah, realistically, I don't have a prayer in this fight. So do I want 2 points and the agriculture for a little bit more? I'd have 6 points from that plus the coins. Um, yeah, it's really just doesn't really matter either way, but it's fun to take
Mhm.
progress tokens, even though I'm
Yeah,
giving you the 6 points
you know,
there.
yeah. Hey, money is your friend.
Really would have made a difference if I could have had 10 extra points with the Moneylenders Guild, but
I know, right?
all right, I
Yeah,
had the first turn, I had the last turn, and it still didn't matter. You took me out right in the end. Well done. Very
yeah. It
well
was
played.
a good game.
Yep.
See, it was still close.
Still was, yeah. It just Moneylenders Guild definitely would have flipped things around.
It would
Um,
have.
oh, why were we playing training? We should have been playing for real. That's a
Oh,
shame.
yeah.
You
Darn.
could
Nah.
have gotten some ELO out of me. The player's average level 289. That would have been a huge jump for you.
Oh, yeah.
All
For
right.
sure. For sure. Yeah, it says average player, but that's only because I don't play as much on Board Game Arena as I probably should. Uh, that was fun.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully all you watching enjoyed this game and learned a
Mhm.
lot of cool strategies there with Zion. I thought I could change the way that the poorly dealt wonders. I had one extra turn. He had three, including Piraeus, which I love that wonder. But
Hmm.
yeah, I thought I could switch around the tides and get use theology to just get the rest of the wonders. But as soon as he did that move where he grabbed the pyramids, I was 9 points ahead. I was hoping he wouldn't grab that, but you saw the difference right there. He was over 40 and I was sub 20 still. There was no coming back as soon as he did that. So those are two points that I noticed that were turning points in the game, and often extra turns are turning points. Zion, did you notice any big turning points in the game?
Um, let's see. Actually, the start of age three, with it luckily revealing that nice military card, because then that allowed me to force you to have to pick a bunch of military cards, which allowed me to pick a lot of yellow and blue cards that I wanted anyways.
Yep.
So it played better in my favor. If I had not picked up that military card and instead thrown it away, this game could have gone in a different route. And of course, if Moneylenders was there, then yeah, it would have benefited you a whole lot, or me if I would have got it. Who knows? But yeah, I think that was a turning point. I would say once you grab theology, I had to switch gears and I had to focus on getting points because you weren't grabbing blue cards at the time to compete with me. So I
Mhm.
knew if I just grabbed enough of the big bad blue ones, I could seal the deal, and that's what happened.
Nice. Well done on that win. Thanks so much for being on the channel, and thank
Yeah,
you everybody for watching this. And as always, make sure to subscribe to Zion Panumba's channel.
yeah.
He has no
Let's
videos
get
right
the hype
now.
train going.
He's got no videos now, but get him to 100, 200 subs. He might make a video. So
I
just
know
stick with
I
that.
might do a face reveal if that's the case.
Yeah, 100 subs, a face reveal on another person's channel, 200 subs, his first video. That'll be the great
Yeah,
day.